Chloe here. For today's video, I'll be opening up a bunch of Genshin figures, including scales, Nendoroids, as well as trading figures. So let's just get right into it because I'm really excited to see how these turned out. So let's actually start off with the cheapest ones. These are the Capsule Collection figures by Bushiroad Creative. So these are available from Capsule toy machines or gachapon machines, and they cost about 300 yen per roll. And as much as I love gachapon machines, I just bought the whole set outright because I knew I wanted the whole set, and I figured it'd be cheaper in the long run to just buy the whole set than just keep trying my luck with the machines. So I paid $29 for each set, so that's about $5 per figure. And honestly, you can probably find this for a lot less if you really look online for good deals, but I just bought it because it was there right in front of my eyes. But yeah, so I picked up volumes 1 and 3 to complete the Mondstadt set. I didn't pick up volume 2 just yet, as that one has leeway characters, so I will be picking that up at a later time. But yeah, these are very cute and I'm glad I picked them up. Next up, we've got the Venti Nendoroid by Good Smile Company. I got him from Ami for 5,040 yen, which is about $38, and that's a pretty good price for him. So the main reason why I picked up this Nendoroid, other than it being Genshin, is that I want to collect all the Archons if possible. Zhongli and Raiden Shogun are also getting Nendoroids and hopefully scales. And also I don't have Venti in-game, which is annoying to me, but I don't really want to spend money on him. But I will spend money on his Nendoroid, I guess. But anyways, Venti's Nendoroid is very cute. Quality is pretty great. The details, the paintwork, as well as overall sculpt is pretty top-notch to me. He has a couple of accessories, including his hat, which you can remove, but it feels wrong to me, so I'm gonna keep it on. So we have this standard smiling one, as well as this adorable winky face one. Plus he has his little lyre here. He also comes with a skyward harp bow, which surprisingly does stay in his hand. I was fully expecting it to be really loose, but it does stay on, at least mine does, so I'm really happy about that. And the last faceplate he has is this very serene looking one. I really like his eyes, so I'll be using the winky face one because that one is just so cute. And I'll be pairing it with the bow because why not? It looks cool. I do wish that he came with gliders of his own, just like the travelers, so they could all be flying in my display, but oh well. Still a really great Nendoroid, and it has me pretty optimistic about how Zhongli and Raiden Shogun will turn out. Moving on to scale figures, I'm going to go in order of their retail prices. So first up, we have the 1/7 scale Mona figure by Wonderful Works. Oh, Mona. She is one of 2 standard banner characters that I still don't have in the game after 2 years. I do really like her design and the whole celestial vibe she has going on, but she just refuses to come home, so I am settling with this figure. So once again, this is the 1/7 scale Astral Reflection Mona figure from Genshin Impact by Wonderful Works. I got her from Ami for 15,980 yen, which is about $119, which isn't too bad. It's pretty good. Actually really great for how amazing this figure turned out. I think they pretty much nailed her face, and then the painting and all the shading going on with this figure is so good. And the attention to detail with her hat as well as her outfit. And of course we have her hydro vision hiding in the back. Very nicely done. And her base overall is just really well done. The circle part of the base isn't any wider than Mona is. It's actually smaller, so it doesn't take up any additional space, which is really nice if you're tight on space, which I am beginning to be. And also just like the water effect that she has is actually really nice. If you're able to shine a light under the base, it does make the water effect look a bit cooler. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty sick. It also doesn't take away too much attention from Mona herself. I think if anything, it just kind of complements the figure more, you know? So yeah, overall, a really great figure. I'm actually pretty surprised, not gonna lie. Really nice. Next up, we've got a 1/7 scale of everyone's favorite idol, Barbara from Kotobukiya. When they announced this figure, I was kind of surprised that Barbara was getting a scale before some of the other characters, but she's really cute and I really like her, so of course I had to get her. So I picked up Barbara from Ami Ami for 16,400 yen, which is about $120. And EMS shipping just happened to resume a few days before I got the invoice for this figure and the next one. So I was able to save a bit on shipping, which is really nice. Really got EMS's back, even if sometimes it's still a bit more expensive. But yeah, so this Barbara is the standard one. She does have an exclusive faceplate if you order directly from Kotobukiya. But because I just really liked the regular face more, the extra cost wasn't worth it for me. That said, I think she is definitely worth the price I paid. She is so cute and her outfit and the details on it are absolutely perfect. However, her ribbon piece on the back of the dress doesn't really go in all the way. So there's that. And of course, we have her hydro vision here on her book, which is also really nicely done. And she comes with these additional effect pieces which reflect her skill in the game, and they're super cute and really complement the figure well. But they were a little bit annoying to put on because the star tips are really pointy and you'll be poking yourself a lot trying to get it in, or at least for me it was. But moving on, her base is actually pretty great. It's really small, doesn't take up too much space, and the shading on this is actually really nice. It really does look like the Genshin art style, which is pretty neat. The painting and the shading on this is A+ in my book. Overall, this is a very cute figure, but now I'm just waiting for a Jean scale to get announced because she is one of my favorites, and of course I need to have the two sisters together. Alright, last but certainly not least is the 1/7 scale Keqing figure by Apex Toys, one of my favorite figure manufacturers. I don't think I've been disappointed a single time when it comes to Apex Toys, other than like their massive boxes, which this one is pretty big, not the biggest I've had from them, but definitely still on the bigger side. So she comes with this bonus acrylic stand, which is really pretty. There's like glitter inside and it's all sparkly all around the main part as well as on the base. Really sparkly, really pretty. So I did pick up this figure from Ami Ami for 17,600 yen, which is about $129. And honestly, this is such a good price because if this was a year ago, this would have been like $170, you know? But since the yen is so weak right now, which my condolences, but for me, this is really great. But anyways, back to the figure. I mentioned before that her face looked a little off to me, but I think like after a whole year, it just kind of grew on me and it doesn't bother me anymore. Or maybe I'm just coping because I just really love Keqing so much that I'll accept whatever face they give her. The highlight of this figure for me is definitely her outfit. It's so gorgeous and it just looks so good in figure form. All the ruffles, the folds, the painting, the details. We've got her vision on the back. Very nice. Electro is my favorite element in the game. So she comes with two swords. We have the standard lion's roar here, which I actually really prefer over the bonus purple sword, which reflects her elemental burst. It just looks like, I don't know how to say this nicely, but it's just like, it just looks like a cheap plastic toy, which it is a plastic toy, but it's not cheap. I just think it doesn't look that great, but I think I might display it with her for a bit and see if like I grow into it, but I don't know, it just doesn't look that great. But you know what does look great? Her base. More specifically, the little spike things that she's standing on. That part's cool. The black circle, not so much. They could have made it purple. Come on. I like that it goes from opaque to transparent. I think that's really nice, as well as like the gradient there. That said, I am kind of worried about her leaning over time, which reminds me I'm also worried about Mona also leaning. I think both of them only like attach on one foot, so hopefully it's not an issue though. Overall, this is a very pretty figure. I am in love with her outfit. I think they absolutely nailed it. The details, the colors, everything about it is amazing. And I did switch back to her regular sword because it just looks so much better than the purple one. I did not even last 20 minutes with it. But yeah, really great figure. Really glad they did justice to one of my favorites. Okay, so that's all the Genshin figures I have for today. It was quite a big haul. We got a bunch of trading figures, a Nendoroid, as well as 3 scales. I personally really like all of them for different reasons, but let me know which one you guys like the most and what upcoming Genshin figures you're looking forward to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!